senior officer responsible for probing the assassination of the UN staff in Taiz was killed by unknown gunmen. Such an accident adds to the shaky security state in the governorate. This report has more details.
On Tuesday, armed men on a motorbike shot and murdered a Yemeni security officer probing the death of a UN employee in the southern city of Taiz, undermining local security forces' efforts to restore order and quiet to the turbulent region. Adnan al-Muhya, an intelligence and criminal investigation officer, was walking through Taiz's Al-Gahmaliya neighborhood when gunmen on a motorbike opened fire on him and fled, leaving him dead. The Taiz Security Committee, composed of the governor and security services, stated in the obituary that al-Muhya's assassination is a significant loss for Taiz security services and a setback to their efforts to maintain peace and stability in the city, pledging to track down the perpetrators. Al-Muhya is claimed to be a member of a committee of security, intelligence, and judicial authorities tasked with probing the assassination of World Food Program employee Muayyad Hamidi in Taiz in Turba last month. The drive-by shootings that killed the Yemeni police and the UN worker have not been assigned a perpetrator. A local officer reported that security services do not rule out the possibility that security personnel disclosed al-Muhya's location and movements to his assailants, as the victim never wore a security uniform. The officer, who is familiar with the investigation into the killing of the WFP worker, claimed that Yemeni investigators in Taiz are certain that Al-Qaeda was responsible for the UN employee's death and that his guard, who was allegedly from a security company based in Houthi-controlled Sana'a, has been detained and interrogated. Authorities in Taiz began an anti-arms campaign and sent security officers to the city's rural areas, which have long been plagued by lawlessness in response to the assassination of the UN employee. 20 suspects in the drive-by shootings were apprehended during the operation, and dozens of guns were seized.